Hi, everyone. So, the power infrastructure space is buzzing, and today I'm answering two questions from the community. One on Rajesh Power, and the second one is on Transrail Lighting. And also I'll wrap it up with my third stock, which is my favorite in this power sector. So, let's dive in. The first one I'm going to talk about today is Rajesh Power Projects. So Rajesh Power operates in the T&D EPC space. So it mainly works on substations, overhead and underground cabling, and they're also into railway electrification and industrial electrical infra. I think it's a great space to be in. And Rajesh, the company is around 50 years old. So I feel they have a very good customer base. The customer base includes state electricity boards, public sector infra developers. And the company has started gaining traction in turnkey contracts, especially in power and rail. They have built a growing order book of 100 plus crores and are actively bidding in large tenders. And I mean, unofficially, I think they are bidding into big projects as well, big power projects, which may come out in their filings shortly. So that is something we have to watch for. And some of the other things I want you guys to track in this is margin protection at scale, the working capital discipline, ability to move from L1 contractor to preferred partner. I think that is when I think the re-rating will happen. But it's a classic power infra EPC play. Execution will definitely define them in the next few years. I think whatever the projects they get, if they execute it well, I think this is going to be a huge company in the coming years. Transrail Lightning. So this is the second company which I'm going to talk about. So Transrail is more of a established EPC player. It's focused more on transmission towers, so the lighting infrastructure, for example, for highways, railways, and smart cities, these are some things where Transrail is going to do well. So they're also part of power evacuation infra. So what does that mean? So this includes poles, conductors, and also substations. So they also specialize in this. And Transrail have done large-scale electrification works across India, and they also have a lot of export orders, especially, I mean, you guys would have read about Bangladesh and also parts of Africa. So they have a huge order book, actually. I think the order book should be around 700 crores, if I'm not wrong. So which includes contracts which are also under execution. So it has great export potential. That is one thing, because they're already into that, and I feel they have got a great sales team which gets projects from abroad, and the power infra keeps pushing the visibility high as well. So this can be a huge Make in India company because they do a lot of tower related stuff. So what are the things you need to watch for in this? Definitely margins again, because I think the raw materials are going to go high because this is a commodity cycle. So project execution timeline, I think this timeline slippages may also factor into their sales and export contracts. Sometimes what happens is the margins are high, but the cycles may be longer. The payment cycles may be longer. These are some things which you need to watch. And now the third one. Third one is my favorite. I think I've written about it all over Twitter from probably from 2021. So that's Viviana Power. So let's talk about Viviana Power, okay, in this segment. Here's why I like it. The first and foremost thing is the promoter, Mr. Maulik Bhavsar. He is ex-GetCo, that is Gujarat Energy Transmission Corp. So he brings in operational depth and a strong state PUC relationships. I mean, what happens with having a strong promoter is getting projects becomes much more easy, and they will also have an on-hand experience of execution. They focus purely on EHV cabling, substations, and underground T&D infra. So all this come under power infra, which is actually currently booming, probably the theme for the next few years. So order book is currently 90 plus crores. I know there's a consistent flow of projects from Gujarat, MP, and Maharashtra, and especially Gujarat. So I know the project order book is not great, but I think it's very steady and they're delivering what they promise. But the main thing is the sectoral tailwind. As I said, India's $600 billion power infra pipeline over the next decade. I think that is going to define companies like Viviana. This is what I call a compounder in the making, but it is still under the radar. but it is structurally extremely well positioned. I feel Viviana can become something huge with the promoters they have and the execution capabilities they have. So I definitely feel they will get a lot of projects going forward. So all three companies, I think Rajesh, Transail, and Viviana are aligned with India's massive power infra push. But again, if I had to back one, steady execution, promoter depth, and clean financials, I feel Viviana Power stands out for me. What's your topic in the power infra theme? Do drop in the comments. I might cover it in the next video. And don't forget to follow uh, and have more clean and conviction based approach to your companies. So I will try to analyze more companies which I hold or which I like, which is in my watch list, you know. So comment below which is your favorite company in the power infra. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.